Hello everybody. So I touched upon yesterday the importance of the language you use around your children and to your children, and today I thought I'd touch upon two other words that I make a conscious effort to avoid using. They are can't and try. Now the word try is a little bit tricky to understand the concept of. Basically, if you try is to imply failure. This is my understanding from readings I've done and things that I've listened to, which seems a bit odd because we use it so frequently and it's so well ingrained as a word to use. But if you actually think about it, if you were to try to do something, you either do it or you fail. So to put it in the most simplest terms, I'd like you to try and pick up a pencil. So if you try and pick up that pencil, and if you pick it up, well done, you did it. Now if you didn't pick it up, well, you obviously didn't try, because if you tried, you would have picked it up, right? So that's kind of really the sum of it in a very narrowed down summary, I guess you could say. So I don't really like that, and instead I use phrases such as give it a go, well, do your best, or uh, make an effort. And that those are the words I would use instead of give it a try. I'll say give it a go, and why don't you do it and see what happens. Give it a go and see what happens. Yeah, I just don't use the word try because of the fact that it could effectively mean that they're not going to do it. So that one is a huge conscious thing that you will need to pay attention to and not use the word try. The other word is can't. I find the word can't very definitive. It just is a full stop. At the end of the day, I can't do it. I'm not trying. See, there you go. I'm not making any further efforts on that one. So instead, with my daughter, I use the terms, instead of can't, tricky. If it is physically impossible for her to do it, I'll just say, oh, that's a bit tricky, honey. Would you like mummy to help with that? Because to me, if it's tricky, that infers that later on she can probably do it if she gives it another go. Like when she's older or when she's got a bit more dexterity, if we're talking about tying shoelaces or doing up buttons. Um, Whereas I can't do it means I'll never be able to do it in my mind. So you can understand my dismay when she came home from daycare saying, I can't, too hard. And I just thought, who has taught her those terrible words? So whenever she says, I can't, mummy, I say, yes, you can. You can do it, sweetie. You give it a go and let's see. Let's see is very strong words that you can use. Just let's see what happens. Let's find out. And it also offers teamwork. And when you're doing things as a team, she loves to help. All kids inherently want to help, want to make mummy happy or daddy happy, and want to do their best. So utilize that and say, hey, let's see how we can do this together. Shall mummy help? It is a bit tricky, isn't it? Did you do your best? Did you give it a go? Let's see what happens if you do it. And those are just phrases that I use frequently with my daughter. And whenever she says, I can't, I definitely say, yes, you can, sweetie. You can do anything you set your mind to. And that's a biggie with me. Mind power, mind over matter. You can do it if you believe you can do it. And if you need help, that's okay. You can ask for it. So there you go. There's a couple of things you can consider giving a go with your children and see what happens. There we go. Thanks for watching me today, and I will chat again tomorrow. Bye.